Thank you, Bill. We continue to follow breaking news tonight from Fulshear, where a man is dead after he was shot by a Fulshear police officer after a traffic stop.
That shooting unfolded on Charger Way in front of Fulshear High School, and that's where we find our Robert Arnold tonight. Robert, what exactly happened?
Police say all of this started when one of their officers noticed a driver running a stop sign near the intersection of Katie Fulshear Road in Charger Way. At first, when the driver was pulled over, police say he was cordial, gave the officer no trouble. That is until a check of that driver's license showed a felony warrant on a charge of dangerous drugs out of Virginia.
The man got agitated and nervous and began to say he needed to go to work and that he couldn't take off from work and that he didn't want to go to jail. The officer told him that everything was going to be okay.
Captain Mike McCoy says when the officer then tried to handcuff the man, he acted as if he was sick. McCoy says the officer called for an ambulance, and when he approached the man again, he was shoved back. The man jumped into his car. The officer tried to pull him out, but he wouldn't budge.
The suspect put the car in drive and drove off with the officer. The officer, fearing for his safety, being drugged, he did pull out his weapon and discharged his weapon a few times.
The officer finally hit the ground and is expected to be okay. The driver kept going for another 800 yards before crashing into a tree across from Fulshear High School. He died at the scene. McCoy says they don't know much about the man right now other than he's 53 years old, and they have not been able to get in touch with any family, so police aren't sure yet if he's from the area. McCoy says the entire incident was captured by multiple cameras.
We do have body cameras. We had a body camera on at the time. We also had a dash camera on at the time. We also have video footage from the school because it did happen right across the street from the high school and the junior high.
Of course, it had nothing at all to do with the school, just a bad set of circumstances. This is where everything ended up. This is only the second time in Fulshear's history to see an officer-involved shooting. Now you have the Fort Bend County District Attorney, the Fort Bend County Sheriff's Office, and Texas Rangers aiding in this investigation. Reporting live from Fulshear, Robert Arnold, KPRC 2 News.
Thank you, Robert.